Temperature information, Juliet, time 20500, wind 350 at 11, gust 17, sky condition better than 5005. Temperature 37, dew point 18, altimeter 3001. Visual approaching use, landing departing runway 36. Advise initial contact, you have information, Juliet.
You get to work on your orientation with the runway for sure today.
And it's a little bit sloped up, I noticed.
Yep. Yeah, so 3-6 today.
Yep.
A little different than normal.
Yeah.
So on the downwind, we will have a large tailwind. So you're going to have to kind of account for that on your base turn. So maybe instead of flying 270 on base, it's like 275, 280. So the wind doesn't push you so far away.
We're going 3-6, 3-6, close traffic.
To the right.
Right pattern the entire time?
Yep.
Okay.
3-6 is right traffic here.
Okay. Grand Prairie Tower, 8825 Alpha, 3-6, holding short, ready for takeoff, close traffic.
It's 8825 Alpha, Grand Prairie, no delay, runway 36, clear for takeoff, make right traffic before midfield.
Clear for takeoff, 3-6, 8825 Alpha.
No delay, we'll make right traffic. Sorry, I just wanted to hear that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that means kind of quicker.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Don't rush, but be efficient.
Full power, heels to the floor.
Once we get on center line, yep, here we go.
Heels to the floor, full power. Right rudder.
Full power.
Full.
413 Charlie Foxtrot reporting clear to the northeast.
Alright. And how far north do we go?
1,000 feet.
I mean,
same
I'm
thing.
just concerned about the Bravo.
Yeah, you're going to be fine if you turn at 1,000 feet. It's like 3 more miles that way.
Okay, we're good then.
Yeah, just turn now.
And I don't make a call for a crosswind?
No, you never make a call for crosswind at a Howard Airport, right?
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so I know you know this, but we're just doing what Tower tells us. He told us right traffic, we read back right traffic.
And I'm going to 14?
Yep.
Good.
So there's the runway. We can start making our turn now.
Good. Downwind.
So the wind is right at our back at this point.
Yeah, tailwind. Power back. Pitch, power trim.
See how quickly we're moving?
Yeah.
You're going to want to turn base a little earlier.
All right. Power beat out. Power back. Flaps 10.
Good.
There's IKEA.
Maybe 30 degrees off the runways when we'll start, just because our tailwind is just so heavy. So not quite yet, a little too early. This is only about 20. Right about now. Keep a descent coming in. We're a little nose high.
Grand Prairie Tower, 8825 Alpha, right base for 3-6.
25 Alpha, runway 36, for touch and go.
Clear for touch and go, 3-6, 8825 Alpha. See the numbers.
Yeah, we're a little high, so pull some power.
Keep descending, power back.
Yeah, just don't want to descend too much. You need to get your second notch of flaps in. You don't want to put the nose, but you got to be in the wide arc. So you're good now. Start turning now.
Okay.
You want to roll out right on extended center line, so about 20 degrees of bank here. This looks good. I know it's a little weird with the right pattern, but it looks fine. Watch your descent rate. You're a little fast there. You're about 800 feet per minute, so take some power out.
Okay.
And let's get that last notch of flaps in.
Flaps.
And now let's put power back to normal. Just small adjustments here and there. You can see we're sinking just a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're maintaining 70 knots here.
Aiming for the numbers.
Looking at the numbers. Watch our airspeed. Add power.
Add power.
Remember, we're looking at our airspeed.
Yeah, I was 65. I'm a little slow.
Yep, so add some more. You're right at 60. And now power back to normal. Now we're just looking at the numbers. Now powering to idle and gently nosing up. Holding it off. Less than that. Holding it off. Holding it off.
Design and share, runway 36, for touch and go.
All right. Let's get our car beat in.
Flaps up. Center line, full power. Push down. Yeah, that slope got me.
The struggle is real. It never gets any easier. You got to get harder. No one cares what you did yesterday. It only matters you doing today.
That wasn't your best work, but we'll get better.
That was probably my worst landing. Grand Prairie Tower, 8825 Alpha, right base for 3-6.
8825 Alpha, next time around or all the times around, when I'm up here, report midfield right downwind, please, as instructed. Clear, touch and go.
Okay. We'll do. 8825 Alpha, 3-6.
So we're looking at the numbers. It's a little bumpy, a little gusty.
All right.
Now we're stable. We're looking at the numbers.
Red over white. Aiming
I'll
for the
just
numbers.
keep it coming down for, keep the plane's nose coming down for the numbers.
Okay.
Just like this.
Flare, ground effect.
A little early on the flare. Pull the power to idle. Keep the nose up. Look down the runway.
I'm on.
Keep it holding off. You got to keep adding back pressure. Now I helped a little bit on that one, so I just want you to do. I want you to be able to tell that. Little right aileron. The crosswind's kind of coming in, so you need a right aileron, left rudder.
Information Kilo is now
Keep
turning
it
up
coming
to
down.
300.
Looking at the numbers.
Okay.
Right aileron, left rudder. Now we're gently in ground effect. Power to idle. Just holding it off. Holding it off. Bringing it back slowly right here. Really getting the nose down too quickly on your base turn. And we're sinking like 200 or 300 feet pretty quickly.
On base 2 final?
On crosswind, on your downwind to base.
Okay.
So you're really sinking pretty heavily. Keep a little crab into the wind here. The wind's pushing us a little. So I just want you to try to avoid to do that.
Yeah. Keeping the crab in, looking at the numbers.
Okay.
Turning final.
Yep.
Adding a touch of power. Because I'm turning.
Right aileron, left rudder to line us up longitudinally.
Okay.
Okay, you feel that?
Yeah.
See how we're on center line now? Keep it coming down.
Power out.
Now we're holding it off, just holding it off. Keep the nose up, keep the nose up. You gotta add a little right rudder in the flare.
There we go.
Yeah, I know, I still helped you with that one.
Me with that one.
You gotta be able to feel those crosswind corrections the whole time. Well, still right here even.
25 Alpha, number 2, clear, touch and go, runway 36.
Number 2 for touch and go, 8825 Alpha 36. Numbers, stable descent.
Stop leaning with the turn. Little right aileron, little left rudder. Now you're in ground effect. Power to idle. Keep the nose up. Holding it off, holding it off. Hold it off. I got controls. You got to do it, man. Like I see it happening. Like I see you in the flare and you're perfect. But you kind of.
I wasn't expecting you to let go right there.
Well, I'm not supposed to be landing the plane.
I know.
It's you, dude. Like you gotta get the skill for it.
I'm just trying to visualize how horizontal I should be.
Okay, I got you. You just watch me on this one.
I'm not. Whenever I pull back, it's like it's not enough.
Yeah, you might have a nose up trim or nose down trim.
Nose down trim.
It's also just not a great day for landings. But I
know, but I need to practice.
Yeah, we can't cancel every flight from winds, you know.
Yep.
Ground Perry Tower.
Okay.
Ground Perry Tower.
Looking at the numbers, keeping gentle crosswind corrections in. And now we're in ground effect. Slowly pulling power to idle. Just holding it off, holding it off, holding it off. Just holding it off. Till we set it down there on the mains. I might cancel my next flight with the student. These winds are just not the best.
Right.
25 Alpha, number 2, clear, touch and go, runway 36.
Number 2, 8825 Alpha 36.
Yeah, I mean, this is just tough winds, man. I mean, 2 or 3 more, then we can go on the ground a little bit. Because it's just not this kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Like, this is hard for CFIs to land in. It's just so gusty. Keep it coming down. Power is good. Airspeed's good. Keep it coming down. And now we are in ground effect. Keeping right aileron. Now holding it off. Just holding it off. Just not too much. Just holding it off. There we go.
Okay.
You see the adjustments you have to make when it's windy at altitude?
It's like turns around a point.
Yeah, you kind of have to, or not quite this much, just a little crab, so we still want to be tracking west. We just want to have a little crab to where we're not getting pushed to the left.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so now power by 1700, 1800 right here.
Okay.
You want to just maintain this glide path all the way down to the numbers. So let's go full flaps. Keep it coming down for the numbers. Got to get it down. Jeez. Windy as frick. All right, so a little right aileron, little left rudder. Keep it up, hold it up, hold it, little left rudder. All right.
I got it. Okay. Flaps up.
All right, let's do one more.
Last one.
Little right aileron.
Right aileron, right rudder.
You're catching like the flare well, but you just need to do it earlier.
Yeah.
Like you've got to get that flare in earlier or you're going to bounce like that. Take that power out a little bit because we don't want to have 1900 RPMs when we're that low. We're going to get too fast. So right about now is when you can just do power to 1700. Keep the nose coming down for the numbers. Keep it coming down for the numbers. Slowly starts a bad back pressure.
We are 8 miles
southbound. You got to take the power out, bro.
Bearing 8970 Mike, Ground Perry Tower, make straight in runway 36, report to Marina.
Holding it off.
36, reporting the Marina, 70 Mike.
All right, that wasn't bad.
Yeah. Right aileron, left rudder, there we go, low power.
That nose off.
8825 Alpha, right turn, taxi park, we'll see you later.
8825 Alpha, left at, or right at Delta. Have a good day. Right at Delta.
And everything was backwards. Yeah, 36.
You could start flying in the mornings a little bit. I know you don't want to get up, but the weather is going to be a lot better in the mornings, man. Every morning the weather is perfect.
I'm gonna have to.